If you guys need cheap coins, check out FIFA coin stock down below in the description, dirty at checkout. And if you want cheap games, cheap codes, G2A also down below. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads. We progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and as always, I'm dropping feedback on which players live up to their potential and other guys that kind of drop the ball. If you guys enjoy the content, enjoy the series, please smash that thumbs up button. If we can get 700, 800 likes, tells me everything is golden. And today we've got a affordable, actually a really cheap transfer hybrid where we've got the front six is all new players that have been transferred. Fernando Torres, Turchi, Correa, some familiar faces. We got Perez. And then on the back line, I went with a standardized BPL side just because it wasn't possible to use the transferred center backs and fullbacks to get full chemistry, or at least I didn't see a feasible way. You can let me know if I'm wrong down below in the comments, but I didn't see a feasible way, so I went with the typical BPL. I wanted to keep it cheap. I haven't done the cheaper squad builders recently, so I wanted to go ahead and give back to the guys that don't necessarily purchase coins or have a lot of investment in Ultimate Team, because Ultimate Team is expensive. And we're going to head into divisional matches. My first opponent's got Balotelli, El Shaarawy, and Giovinco, and I had live reactions for everything, but unfortunately Logitech was having some issues with the audio. And if your video is wrong on a live reaction, if your audio is wrong on a live reaction, does not work. And I don't want to foreshadow too much, but these games had happiness, it had sadness, and it had all the stuff that comes in between. Plenty of rage, as we can see. Just a terrible goal there. I don't understand how that goes in, or how that falls in his path. If you guys could also drop us a comment and let me know who are going to be the most influential transfer players. We've also got Shaqiri, who's not in the squad. I think him going to Inter Milan, very interesting transfer for Ultimate Team, as it's a little bit laggy there, but we get the equalizer. It falls into my path. Ugly goal versus ugly goal. We're on a roll. And it doesn't even get better. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Halftime. Or going into the half, I should say. 45th minute. That's a problem minute. That is a problem time period. I've also been messing around with render settings and trying to make sure that I'm getting everything at that 60 frame rate. If you guys can let me know, does it look better? Does the gameplay look cleaner? Does it look smoother? Because like I said, I'm messing around with that as we do get a nutmeg. That just summarizes this match. We do win the title with that draw. We're heading into Division 4 now on this account. And next opponent's got an interesting squad with Immobile and Traore up top. Neither of them are burners. And we're keeping it pumping and bumping with our squad. As Turchi cuts inside, little roulette action, and can you finish? No, and the rebound, bit of a disappointment. Let's talk about the squad. So I've got Szczesny in net. Szczesny is one of my favorite goalkeepers that I'd say is a little bit underrated. He's very cheap, and we're looking at this work here. Come on, Correa, what you got for me? Oh, the drag back, and I will have a drag back tutorial hopefully coming this weekend. That's the plan. But we've got Rojo and Koscielny. Both decent center backs. Koscielny is much better than Rojo in my opinion. And I actually have Debuchy and Shaw, and they actually cause problems. You're going to see it in some of the clips. But when my opponent was trying to get loose on through balls, they were playing on the wrong side of my opposition's hip, which was leaving up the inside angle. And if you give up the inside, you're going to concede a lot of goals. And you're going to see a couple examples, like I said, of them just being out of position, and it made me kind of feel a certain type of way. Look at Perez. Wow, that is a nice finish. I score a lot of those finesse shots on the edge of the box. Here we go. Perfect. So he's out of position. We're going to concede a goal. And you should never be on the wrong side of the opposition's hip, because you're just giving them the inside lane and asking them to please have that 1v1. Take advantage of that breakaway. Look at the body feints are real. Debuchy say he's trying to slip into somebody's DMs. He's been talking a lot more to oh, who's the striker I'm missing right now? Oh, I can't get it out when I'm on the spot. Darn. The teammate of his, Big Giroud. There we go. He's been talking to Giroud because he knows how to slip into DMs and get with models. And Debuchy's trying to get on that hype. Both Frenchmen. They're on the same page. They are on the same page. And then we've got Perez and Noscherino. That was okay. That was okay, as we can see. Just a terrible goal there. I should have never brought out Szczesny. It was all out of position. And look at this. Look at this. I was going crazy in the live reaction. How is that not a foul? Like, this is the definition of a takedown. Give the man a red card. It said no card, and following that immediately, boom. Walcott was never going to have an opportunity to even get to that, and we can see the penalty kick. The frustration levels were up here. They were up here. Oh my goodness. Perez is an amazing player, very all around. It's good to see him get out of the Portuguese league because you weren't seeing him in many squads as we bang down the post. Luke Shaw tried to do something good, tried to rebuttal some of his suspect defending. And then we've got Correa, who is a player I highly recommend trying out. He's got high-low work rates. He's fast. Very icy with the skill moves. Second post of the game. Way to go, Fernando Torres. Really needed that finish, buddy. And immediately following that, what's happening? Uh-oh. Can I get a mistake? Of course. Of course. At this point, most people would be thinking about a rage quit. Possibly being smashed all over the pitch is what you were feeling. However, I don't quit out of games. I don't get tired. K Gates, and we do get a nice goal there from Perez from the free kick. I didn't think I was actually going to get back into this, but finally things started to kind of go my way. We draw a penalty kick. 84th minute, Perez steps to the spot, little stutter action. That was big, and we're only one away, but we don't have much time. And at the cams positions, we got Correa as well as Gabbiadini. I'm not sure if I'm getting that all perfect. In the 90th minute, man, sometimes it's just about who wants it more. Look at that cut inside. Can we get it? Can we get it? Yeah! The near post. The nearmost. I think he had Lloris in net as well, so I'm very happy with that equalizer. I didn't deserve to lose that game. And then Torres and Churchy up top. So we're 49, 4, and 6 on this account, and 34, 4, and 4 on the seasons. We're doing pretty good, averaging almost 3 goals per game, under a goal currently per match, and we are progressing, more possession, almost 80% pass accuracy, always things that I think are important. And as for the squad, I gave them a 6 out of 10. I thought they had some pros with the first touches, the center backs were decent, and the overall shape wasn't bad. And that might just be because of comfort level in the 4-2-2 for myself. Unfortunately, the cons, we had a lot of fullback issues. I did not do that well in counterattacks. I didn't feel like Churchy felt like an 87 pace. At least not with this squad. And Torres is not known to be a burner at this point in his career. And then I had no long shooting. And sometimes you've got to be able to hit it from distance. I felt like the only player that I was confident shooting from outside the box really was Churchy. Or maybe Perez, who scored just on the edge. And Perez is my MVP. Well-rounded enough just to make a difference in about every match, doing something or another. Whether it's a goal, it's his passing, it's his first touch, it's his defense, and he doesn't get tired. He's in really good shape, which is helpful. But if you guys enjoyed the content, smash that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook at DirtyMikeUSA, and I have a lot more coming for you ASAP.